Okay, I'm in the dark, quite literally, so you're just going to have to hear my voice. Night riding tips. Done a few videos on night riding tips, but things change. It's nice to update with a new video. Just enjoy night riding. All times of the year, even winter, man, nocturnal activities. Stay out all night, even in winter. It's all about gearing yourself up and being as comfortable as you can. So, as always, tell people where you're going, if you've got someone to tell where you're going. Otherwise, maybe just leave a note or something, or carry ID on you. Maybe, you know, even if it's just like writing some details down and put them in like a little Ziploc bag or something, so it doesn't get wet. Make sure your phone's charged up. Make sure your lights are charged up. Make sure you've got a backup light, whether that's a quality backup light. With your main light, whatever that is, loop-in exposure, you know, whatever. There's amazing lights out there now. Headlamp as well, which is good at night, mainly for repairs. Because if you get a repair, it's so much easier with a headlamp. And that can work both ways for letting cars see you, because you can like stare at them as well. 2 rear lights. I've got 2 rear lights on the go here. Hope District 3 and an old cat eye, quite reliable cat eye on a AAA battery, which is good. It's kind of pointing upwards, so it kind of highlights my trailer because the other light points right out horizontally. With a high-vis jacket on it as well, just for, you know, again, extra security. Take or leave, you know, information from this video as you wish. Do whatever makes you feel safe. So I'm just kind of like cycling around just for fun. Fun, fitness. Nothing else really. Just been and got some supplies, errands. Obviously it's getting dark early now. Just taking it easy on the corners and stuff, because there's lots of leaves around and damp. So yeah, it's so easy for that front wheel to like swipe out. It's only ever happened to me a few times. I've ended up on more car bonnets and front wheel sliding out, unfortunately. So quality lights. There's a lot of talk at the moment with these Chinese lights. I have had one and it was utter crap. And I still think they're utter crap. People might say they're cheap, but if you've got to buy one of those each year, you're going to run up to around £150, which is the price of a minimum quality light anyway, like a Hope Vision or something. I mean, I've had one fail. I just soldered it myself. Not a Hope light, a Chinese light. And you don't want that sort of stuff failing. I don't anyway. If I'm out all night on a night ride, solo, whatever, I want reliable equipment. It's like some lights are diving quality, aren't they? Like night rider lights. For people that are doing epic rides, ultra rides and things, you're not going to carry a cheap Chinese light with you. No way. I'm going to do a review of the lights again soon. In particular, Phoenix, or they're not actually a cycling specific light. They're more kind of used by like survival people, I guess, bushcraft, camping and stuff like that. But they have their purpose all round. Very good quality lights, all in different sizes and things, different lumens, different outputs. I found them very, very reliable over the past 3 years, especially the older Phoenix PD ones with the external button. Really, really like those. Running on the old CR1238 batteries, the old photo batteries, which are a bit of a pig to get hold of, but nevertheless you can get rechargeable ones and things. So now I've kind of turned to like lights which run on AAA batteries or AA's just for reliability. I mean, you can call into garages, 24-hour garages, and get those no problemo, so you're never really without light power, and they run for ages as well. So yeah, take warm clothing with you. You know, it doesn't mean you've got to be bogged down with crap. Like tonight I'm just wearing like a thin balaclava. But it's just comforts, isn't it? Little things like that. Some gloves which are adequate for the temperature. But, you know, if I was out all night tonight, I'd probably take my mitts, my thermal mitts. You know, possibly a spare winter jacket or something. Because again, if you stop, you don't want to get that cold. Even emergency blanket, man, like a space blanket, foil blanket, a couple of pounds off eBay or something. Super light. Just got to be prepared for things, really. You might want to, you know, if you're riding all night, 300-400 kilometre ride or something, you might want to like kit down for a while. And those things are lifesavers. Drinks, fluids, pretty much the same as in the day. I mean, obviously the faster you cycle, the more you're going to sweat and the colder you're going to get. So that's another thing to think about at night. Keep your speed consistent, but at a pace that you're not sweating like crazy. Because once you get cold and the temperature is at a certain temperature, you're going to find it a hard job to get warm again. And it's always the same, isn't it? You might get a puncture when you're like in that sort of condition. It's not going to be too pleasant. So cycle along. It's better to feel cold whilst riding than too hot. If it's too hot, then obviously you're dressed too warm. You take a layer off or something. But again, that comes with experience. You'll get too hot on the climbs and stuff. So yeah, that's a few like little night riding tips. Yeah, you just about see me there. Cheap balaclava. It's only thin. It's not a thermal one or anything. Just enough to keep like the breeze and chill off a little bit. So I'll see you later. Subscribe for more little tips and tricks. It all helps. It's all knowledge. It's all sharing information. People can use little bits from it as they please. Pass it on to others. Oh, I never thought of that. That's cool. Yeah. Cheers, guys. That's pretty nippy. It's fun though, man. Dark's coming, guys. Light up or stay home.